And we are live. PMC Money Tank Real Talk. What do you got to say about that, Viv?
I have milk.
That's great. So Vivi has milk. All right. We're going to wait to build a little bit of an audience here. Talk about what unfolded at the roller coaster ride in the markets today. We want to talk about that. I want to talk also about the first real estate deal and what it felt like. I thought that was kind of a interesting thing. We'll talk about that first real estate deal, what it felt like when I got the loan, and then what the rest felt like, which some of it sucked. Hammered, who you got there with you? I got my little girl with me. This is little Vivi. You want to say hi, Vivi? Hammered said hi. You want to say hi, or are you too busy drinking your milk? She wanted to join. She's been joining every single night. She's been joining and doing Paw Patrol shows in between our money talk. That's what she's doing. So thanks for joining us, everybody over here. And what's up, David?
Patrol.
I didn't know who it was. I just saw the name. What's up, David?
David?
Yeah, say hi to David.
Hi, David.
There we go. Good to see you.
Wait, I'm not drinking my milk.
Oh, that's a little bit delayed. Over here, we got, look, here we got Andrew. First time he was able to catch this. Andrew says hi. Albert says hi. Tracy says hi. So we got some folks coming on. Oh, and look who it is. Look who's joining the show. Gowdy is joining the show. An orange, big, fluffy kitten. All right. So as we, a big cat.
Like a big man. He's a big monster cat.
He's a big monster cat? Well, I don't know if he's a monster, but he's definitely a big cat. Come here, Scout. Oh, my God. You got to go on a diet. So this is Scout. Oh. Say hi to Scouty.
Say hi to my new monster.
A new monster, Scouty. Tracy's coming in from Florida, Viv. Well, we went to Florida before. Remember we went and saw that Paw Patrol down there in Florida? That was in the Tampa area.
Paw Patrol?
Yeah, remember that?
Uh-huh.
All right. Who else we got? We got some.
You remember the water slide?
Yeah, the water slide. We didn't ride any water slides. Remember when we were in Florida, we got out the day the hurricane hit. So we barely got out. Remember that? Remember how bumpy that plane ride was getting out of there? I didn't think we were going to get out. Oh, now I got cat hair. It's the only problem with long-haired orange cats. Man, did they freaking shed. We have to vacuum this house and have cleaners like once a week. No, open that.
No.
Okay. All right. So, well, we got 16 people. We'll get a lot more as we get going, but let's just jump into it. Let me just start a couple things. All right, Viv. Shh. Baby. All right. Let's start with the markets. Hopefully by now, all of you kind of reassessed your portfolios, your 401ks. You looked at them. You're finding your flight to safety. Hopefully, most of you are already in the safety. Viv, I can't talk when you're just jumping and being loud. Can you go do something like get your Paw Patrols ready? Viv? This is always the fun part about doing a live with your 4-year-old daughter. No filters and just constant amounts of energy. But, listen, it's been, all over the news now. It's not like before when I was doing all my YouTube videos and all the lives kind of warning everybody that a recession was coming, a market correction was coming. Hang on. No, not yet. The market correction was coming. And, I wouldn't say we're in correction territory, but we are definitely, we're there. I mean, it could correct severely. Today was interesting. So I started the day off. I was trying to trade some options, some puts, to capture the downside. And the market kept flip-flopping back and forth. It was down 700. Then it was only down 400. Then it was only down 100. Then it was down 700. If any of you watched it, it was like freaking crazy. So I just decided after a couple trades, I didn't really lose any money, but I didn't barely make anything. I just said, I'm done. I'm not going to trade this market anymore. What's up, FCAT? But, you know, the one thing that's interesting is a lot of times, you know, if any of you are trading, and this isn't a trading platform, just so you know, Viv, be nice to him. Let go, let go, let go, let go. He's gonna scratch you. Let go. That's all I need. That's all I need. Leave him alone. You know, I doubt any of you are traders, but one of the hard things about trading is you gotta wait for a trend, a solid downtrend. I thought we were there. I thought we had it, but today you had a lot of resistance. But you also had the news kind of playing games. You had the news 1 second, you know, there's going to be 50% tariffs on energy and everything else. Next second, they're talking about negotiating it. The next second, there's not going to be tariffs. It's just all over. I mean, you can't get a clear direction because literally this is one giant negotiation going on. You know, this administration, Trump, love him, hate him, it doesn't matter where you're at with him. He is definitely playing a really good game, a negotiating game, and it is working. You see today that Ukraine is going to literally, it looks like, you know, we're finding our way to the end of this war, which too many people lost their lives. So it looks like we're going to find that. But, you know, again, if you ever study negotiating, and I've read a couple of books on it, that's exactly what this is. It's a giant, and I know everybody is affected, and I know it's emotional, but it literally is. It's just the art of war. Like if you read The Art of War, the book, you will find a lot of what's happening right now is pretty much straight out of that book. And it's interesting to watch it real time. It's interesting to watch how, you know, 1 second you think, oh, we're never going to have a deal. Then the next second he's got a deal. You know, it just shows you, number one, how much the rest of the world relies on what's up, Dex? How much the rest of the world relies on the United States of America. Maybe not China. China's, you know, been quiet lately. You know, we haven't heard anything except for we're prepared to go to war at any cost. You know, that was like the last thing they said, which is a bit frightening, a bit uneasy. But you know, the rest of it just seems to kind of just be playing right into the hands in a roundabout way. But you know, Trump even said, you know, he said we're going to have to go through some pain, some short-term pain. But what is short-term? Like, anyone ever define what short-term means? So I guess in a president's world, short-term would be anything less than 4 years. But short-term really is like a year. All right, go ahead. Show everybody your toys. What do you got? There you go. There you go. See, now you got it. Whoa, who's that?
Chase.
Chase? And what's Chase driving? Oh, we watched a Paw Patrol show last night where he had this vehicle. Remember, they were out in the snow and he was driving that in the snow. So what do you have to say about your Paw Patrol?
Make this for $1 because it's $1 because it's tastes does he have a different quote?
So is just Chase $1 or Chase and the truck $1?
Chase and the truck
for $1? Well, that seems like a bargain. Anyone? Any takers? We got Chase and his little truck for $1. Are you selling this, or are you just telling? Oh, you're just telling them it has value of $1. So she's not selling this. But if she was, she's basically telling you that it has value of $1. Whoops. All right. Whoops. Sorry. Cell phone. Oh, hold on 1 sec, folks. Hi, Mom.
Was that my mom?
No, that was Mimi. You accidentally called her. Yeah, unfortunately, my mom lost her brother today. He went on to heaven. So he'd been fighting cancer, and you know, today he went on to heaven. Now we kind of knew it was coming. He was in hospice, but still doesn't make it any easier. So I've been trying to support my mom in that. It's just really hard. I mean, when you lose a sibling, you know, my Uncle Jim was a good man, good guy. But nonetheless, the show must go on. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So you got to push through, and you know, more of a positive thing. One of the cool things is she always wants to do this. Like, she's upstairs saying, "When are we doing the live? When are we doing the live?" Like, how cool is that? Right? But all right, so that's the markets and a lot of stuff, a lot of trade war action going on, geopolitics.
Daddy,
the end of globalization as we know it. You are literally, oh, you spilled it, Viv. You are literally watching globalization come to its final year, or whatever you want to call it. It's just never going to be the same as it was. And I don't know how to unpack that. I've read a couple books on this. You know, I really don't know what to make of that. It could be good. It definitely will be good for the United States of America. A lot of business will come back here. It's already happening. You're seeing it already happening. I did a bunch of really, really good YouTube videos on this. I don't know how many of you follow the YouTube stuff, but let me just kind of give you guys an insight on it. I'll show you some of the good ones if you're looking for some, you know, videos that will help you get to sleep at night. I'm just kidding. But here's this. So when you go here, I got to get to them. All right. And just so you all know, we do a lot of research on these videos, especially these ones here. These are the what now, what next videos. So this one, the cost of living is skyrocketing. Here's what you can do about it. That was a good one. Free cars. Yeah. This one right here. It's happening again. So you got 35,000 views. This is a really good video to watch. And if you like that one, this one right here, this is an important video. This is me and James kind of doing a little riff. And then this one, this is probably, you know what? I'm going to share this one here real quick because this, I thought it didn't get as many views. It didn't have as catchy of a title, you know, only got 2,000 views, but let me stop sharing this. I'll put it up here so you all can see it. It was just a really informative video. And we did, you know, sometimes I hate to say it, like sometimes I'm biased with my videos because the ones I do the most amount of research on are the ones I think everybody should watch, but they're usually the ones that the least amount of people watch, just kind of the way it works, right? And then the ones with the catchy title are the ones that people watch, and usually those are the ones I'm like, that wasn't even that great of a video. All right, Viv, what do you got? Everybody wants to see your new toy. So we got Natalie. She's saying, I want to see your toy. So come on, what toy are you going to show? Show Natalie your toy.
What?
Natalie wants to see your toy. So what do you got?
The kid?
No, just people watching you. People are asking what toy you're going to show. We got no experience necessary is asking about your Paw Patrol. And she said, Chase is so cool. So what do you got here? Who's this? Is this Rocky? Hold Rocky up. Show him Rocky. So we got Rocky
The
here.
camera is right here.
That's Rocky. And then he doesn't have a pup pack on, does he?
No.
This is a cool truck. Whoa, what was that?
Daddy.
What happened?
Daddy.
Oh. Look at this. Show them.
1, 2, 3. Da-da-da-da.
And then it can tow people out, right?
Mhm.
Is that what it does?
Mhm.
Oh, Viv, hey, Harvey wants to come in. Can you go let Harvey in?
No.
Viv, go let Harvey in.
Okay. Wait. Harvey is not here.
Just open the door. I'm getting texts that we got to open the door so one of the other cats that obviously went up and told on us can come in. All right, so we got Rocky's truck here.
I
Don't take my hat off. Stop.
want to hang your hat.
You want to wear my hat?
No,
Oh, no. Hang him.
I can't.
Here, let everybody see it. We'll go get something else you can hang on that. You want to go get something else? All right. We just lost a whole bunch of followers because they're here to learn about money and real estate, and we're talking about Paw Patrol and listening to Vivi do a fake cough. All right. Okay, let's get back to it. Yeah, I know, FCAT, you do watch all the videos. Thank you for that. All right. So Vivi, if we let her go, she literally will take over the show. Especially, yeah, so much fun at this age. So much fun. But so much energy. Oh, now she's shooting you guys. She's shooting things at you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's using her hovercraft to shoot things. All right, pick those up. Stop hitting buttons. Well, here, go down there and find it. Oh, I got them. It's all three. Okay, Viv. Can you put these guys away since you already showed everybody, and then let me do some talking here for a little bit?
Zuma.
Yeah, where's Zuma?
And the flipping one is coming.
All right, but we'll do that in a little bit. Let me finish a little bit. So how many? All right, I'm just not gonna get 2 words in here until she shows you every single thing. So we'll just get it over with. What do we got here, Viv? This is the castle. What do we call this? Patrol Knights, or what is it called?
Paw Patrol Knights.
The Paw Patrol Knights.
Yeah, and it's one. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, that shoots something too, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Wow, look at that. It's got a net. Is that for that must be for catching dragons, right?
Yeah.
Oh, show them back here. Yeah. So when you're bad, this is where we put Vivi, right? Don't we lock you up in there when you're bad?
Mhm.
Oh, really? Because you fit in there?
No.
What is that, Viv?
It is the money, and then it opens and it closes.
And how much is this toy worth, Viv?
No.
$10. $10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There you go. And like, where does this go? So she's got a ladder here, but I never know where this ladder goes.
Go!
Where's the ladder
And
go?
then show the spot, it goes down. I'm going to do it down. Go down.
Oh, what does that do? I didn't know it did that. It's like a trap door. Look at that. I never knew that. What else does this do, Viv? So this is a trap door. Oh, as you cough in my face yet again. Another thing, kids in, she's in Montessori school, and she's just always sick. And I found these red light therapy that you put in your nose, and she hasn't got me sick since I've been using those. Knock on wood. Okay, you done? Can I do my part now since you stole the show?
Stop.
Yeah, she stole the show. All right, so let's talk money here for a second while she's regrouping. All right, so how many of you remember your first real estate deal? Anyone remember that? If it was anything like mine, the excitement was just so high. I mean, it was just such an accomplishment, right? You found that deal, that off-market deal, or however you did it, and you had all these big visions and plans of what you were going to do to it. Vivi, just stop. What you were going to do to it. I mean, yeah, it was super exciting time. And the first one's always the most exciting one, but also the one that you have the least amount of experience. So getting money for that first deal was the most difficult one. Vivi, you're going to stop, seriously, or I'm going to send you upstairs. It's just not a second free. It's just like you come home. I come home from, today was a really long day at work. Get out of there. Really long day at work. Stop. And, you come home, you think you're just going to get like 2 seconds to just kind of unpack and relax. Not even close. Oh, hey, go get your drawing. Go get the dragon drawing. No, go get the dragon drawing. Show them the dragon that you drew today. I'm trying to buy myself some time. Go get the dragon. They want to see your drawings. Go get some of your drawings. Enough Paw Patrol. Let's show them what you draw. All right. Yeah, you love the energy, but based on the number of people that just fell off, not everybody is super, super thrilled or excited about the Paw Patrol show. She's going to go get some art. She's a really good drawer. But, with that real estate deal, the money that you need to fund it, back when I did it, I did it through a bank. I got money from, that would have been First Niagara Bank that I borrowed the money from. I'm sure many of you, your first real estate deal you did through a bank. But how many of you did a real estate deal through a hard money lender, or like one of those places you see online, that hard money, and you think it's going to be great? You talk to the salesperson, they show you how much you're going to be able to get out of the deal. But then as you get the appraisal done, that number drops and drops and drops. Okay, here's the dragon. So we were just talking about the knights. We'll come back to that in a second. Show them what you did. Here, let me hold it up for you. Can you just explain what your dragon here? She drew this all by herself, folks. Like literally, she was watching a video on you were watching a show, Oh my God, are you picking your nose? You are absolutely gross. So she was watching a video and she saw this dragon and it kind of looked like this, like seriously. And this is what she drew. So Viv, talk about your dragon here. What's his name?
Sophie.
Selfie?
No, Mickey.
Miki?
Yeah.
His name's Miki?
Yeah.
Miki the dragon?
Yeah, Mickey.
This is really good. Did you bring any other drawings? Look at it. Isn't it cute how he's got a smile? Everybody's liking your drawing, Viv. All right. It's her world, just living it. I love it. Yeah, that's absolutely that. It is her world. All right.
Hello, hello, hello.
She's having fun.
Hello, hello, hello.
You're going to fall. Get down. Get down. Okay, go put some of your toys away, please.
No.
Please.
No.
Yes, go put some of your toys away. All right, anyway, we're not getting too much done. I'm going to try to wrap this thing just on a couple of things. So, I was talking about the bank. Today, getting money from a bank for your first flip, way harder than it was back then. Not saying it's impossible, but definitely much harder than it was. Hard money lenders, institutional lenders, they're always going to base it off of their own metrics, which is always going to be a lot less than your ARV and your metrics. So usually there's a big surprise in how much they're going to lend because they value the property differently. They have metrics on it. They actually have relationships with the appraisers in some cases where the appraisers know to come in low and factor in everything. And then there's private lenders like privatemoneyclub.com, the largest network of private lenders that makes things a lot easier. And I know that like after I kind of figured it out, which I didn't figure it out until I don't remember how many properties I did, the old fashioned way, what was called the banks, and then going from banks to hard money lenders. And then we even paid money. So an interesting thing, part of this package that we bought into, and I think we paid to get access, the name of it was Kogo Capital. I think we had to pay like, I don't know, it was like $3 or $5 grand. And then we went through this education. And then from there, then Kogo would lend to you. And they made this big thing, hedge fund lending. They'll lend 90% of your deal and they'll blah, 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 100% of the finance or 100% of the rehab. Little did I know at that time, that was all just kind of normal stuff. It wasn't really that big of a deal, but they made it out so good, man. They sold that so well. I spent the money because I'm like, this is unbelievable. I have immediate access to all this money. And that company totally screwed me over. They wouldn't lend. It wasn't what it was supposed to be. They just took the money. I tried getting refunds. Anyway, it was just a mess. But anyway, the best thing ever came out of that. So although all that stuff fell apart and I was complaining, and somehow, some way, I got connected with Greg Hurling, and he had Horizon Trust. He was also a lender, and Greg lent on one of my deals. And that was literally my first private loan, and none other than Greg Hurling. And I also met Mike and Dave. They were all part of like, that event, and they were speakers. So that was like my first experience of lending, or borrowing from a private lender. And it was way better. It was faster. It was easier to deal with an individual versus a bank or some salesperson selling you a loan. And then all of a sudden you get the underwriter on the phone and that person is not the same as a salesperson. So it just went so much better. And once I got a taste of it, I'm like, this is amazing. And then pretty much I never used anything other than private lenders. And I built up, I don't want to call it a stable, but a whole bunch of private lenders, some of which literally I still borrow money from today for real estate deals. Like me and Larissa, we bought a property down the road in Hollow. It's like this little, really cute little town called Clarence Hollow. And we bought two houses on this lot. It's almost an acre. And the intent was to bulldoze the two houses and build, just a bunch of apartments. And, and what we've come to find out is the town isn't really looking for a bunch of apartments down there, because most towns kind of have zoning requirements. But what they really want is like cute. They want cute things. So what we're proposing to them, and I've hired the architect to do this, we're proposing a tiny home development, like a bunch of really cute tiny homes, not super modern, but more like just cute. And I don't want to call it farmhouse, but modern Victorian little townhouses. We got kind of some renderings that we put together, and then there's going to be like one storefront in the front, because they won't let us tear down the whole one building, because quote unquote it was built. So it was the year it was built. It's not historic. It's not in the historical records, but it was old, so it kind of falls into the decisions of the historic. So to appease them, so that they'll just let us tear the rest of the stuff down, we're going to give them like one storefront with that same look of the original building. And I don't know, we'll rent it out. It's just gonna be small, like 500 square feet or something like that. And the rest will be these tiny homes. So the same person that has been lending to me and Larissa for, trying to think how many years this is. 11 years. I don't know how many deals they've lent on. I mean, we borrow from them, we pay them back. We borrow from them, we pay them back. And it's just been an amazing experience. But we had, at one time, we had like 20 private lenders, but we were doing a lot of deals. We were doing like 20 deals a month. So clearly you needed a bunch of them. Hey, what's up, Tracy? I didn't know you watch a lot of these videos, but hey, welcome. And I know you watch a ton of the YouTube videos. Yeah, well, there we go. So Dex said about Kogo Capital, he used them as well. During COVID, he paid him $2,000 for the program. Wait a second, Dex, they're still charging people money just to borrow from them at their exorbitant rates. Isn't that funny that they can do that? Like these guys got this thing so dialed that they literally charge you thousands of dollars. I thought that was done, Dex. I didn't know they were still doing that. Thousands of dollars to go through some bullshit course, so that then this company will lend money to you, and they make it sound so good. And Dex, I don't need to be the one to tell them, but it wasn't so good, was it? You paid that money because you thought you were going to get favorable lending. And what kind of favorable lending did you get on your deals? Maybe it was better experience than mine. I'll wait for Dex to comment. Did anyone else ever use Kogo Capital? Anyone over here on Instagram use Kogo? I mean, they've gotten pretty big from what I heard. I just didn't think they were still doing that $1,000. Well, we'll wait for Dex, but yeah. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, private money, and there's, and I'm not going to name any out, but there's a whole bunch of private lenders on here now. So, if any of you are borrowers that have deals, like you're literally, if you look at the names of the people that are on this live right now, you're looking at a whole bunch of pretty high power private lenders that could take down deals, that literally could lend money to you, but they're not going to lend to you unless you're part of Private Money Club. But here's the thing, you don't have to go through Private Money Club's coaching and all this stuff. You literally just go to privatemoneyclub.com and just put a profile up. I mean, you can do that for free. You'll have limited access to what you'll be able to do on the site, but you definitely can operate in Private Money Club for free. And then as you kind of get the hang of it, as you really get serious about it, then you can upgrade to the Premier, which is $1,000 a year. And that gives you access to just more storage, more ability to post additional deals. So not just one deal, you can put multiple deals up, you can renew them, you can set your notifications, on and on and on. Anyway, I'm not trying to make this all about PMC, but speaking of PMC, see that thing flashing on the bottom there? I know nobody noticed that annoying purple flashing thing that is going on down at the bottom and just scrolling across ever since we started this. Did anyone even look at that? Do you know what that says? Private Money Club Money Tank out in Dallas, Texas. And that is happening May 8th and 9th. Listen, there's only 5 days. I actually looked today. I never know this, but there's 5 days left to get these tickets on sale. After that, and we just had a meeting today, a marketing meeting today. After that, no more discounts. There will be no more discounts after tonight. So if any of you are interested in coming to Private Money Club's Money Tank event, then tonight would be your night you want to buy these tickets, because right there, the discount code, you can see it, Early Bird 1 or Early Bird 2 gets you $300 off general admission tickets, and then $600 off VIPs. And I think there's only 10 VIP seats left. So VIP, we're going to Medieval Times, day number 2, so the 8th, the 8th. We're going to do dinner with the whole group, all the speakers at medieval times. And then the day before, we're doing a cocktail party. So we're going to do like a really cool cocktail party on the 7th. So you get an extra night at the event, and then you get different seating, and there's a whole bunch of extra stuff. It's all on there. You just go to privatemoneyclub.com/moneytank. I know some people are like, well, where do I go to sign up? Okay, well, let me give it to you. privatemoneyclub.com/moneytank. That's where you go. So I just put it up there for you. So when you go to privatemoneyclub.com/moneytank, you're going to go to the checkout page and you're going to type in the discount code into the I think it says coupon or discount, and you're going to put early bird 1 or early bird 2 to get the discounts on either general admission or, oh, isn't that cute? You know what? Ignore what I just did. I wasn't looking and I spelled it wrong. Well, that's embarrassing. If any of you are trying to click that thing I put up, don't, because it's spelled wrong. Yeah, listen, like, I'm good at money. I'm not a good speller, so cut me some slack. There you go. That's a little bit better. And I even did it in all caps. So get your tickets. That's all I'm going to say. Stop beating around the bush, as my dad would have always said. Just pull the trigger. Join us out in Money Tank. You got plenty of time. It's May 8th and 9th. Cancel some appointments. Move some things around. Like, just be there. There's probably going to be 150 people at the event. That means there's going to be a mix of borrowers and lenders, but there's always lots of lenders, and they're all private lenders. And then we're also doing something we've not done at any other event that we've done. We're doing a whole session on tax planning. People are always asking us about tax strategies, tax planning, and things like that. So we're doing a whole day, like a session on tax planning. We got a whole bunch of people coming in. Like, we got CPA, we've got, let's see, entities, trusts, we've got cost segregation studies, we got oil investments. Can't remember what else we got lined up, but there's a whole bunch of people that we've got coming that are experts in these different strategies. And it's funny, Tracy knows all about this. She's met with a couple of them, and they're going to come out and teach you how to literally do some serious tax planning. Let me come back up here to what Dex said. So Dex was talking about Kogo Capital. I just want to see what he said. Let's see. He said, I got put together to spend more money to become a preferred person. Isn't it funny how you did that, Dex? Like, you spent the $2,000 because they wow you in like this teaser preview event where you're going to be able to get access to all this money. Now, Kogo's already a lender, right? So you pay to be able to borrow money at a high interest rate, but they say you get a discount rate. But then you don't get a discount rate. At least I didn't get a discount rate. They just try to keep selling you more stuff, and that more stuff gets you the discount, right, Dex? Am I sounding this correct? You buy more because you thought you were done at the $2,000, but then, and mine was actually more. And then after that, they try to sell you another package so that you can get discount on the lending, but you already thought you were getting a discount on the lending, and round and round and round you go. So Dex said that's the in-person event where deals get put together. You need to be in the room. So now he's switched gears from Kogo. Now he's talking about the Private Money Club Money Tank. So yes. And FCAT, I'm sure you'll be there. Oh, there we go. Fern got her VIP ticket today. Fantastic. Fern, you got the discount, right? Used early bird 2, $600 off. And I'm being serious. This is not me trying to put a sales hat on or anything. Like, literally, if you get the VIP tickets while there's still that discount, we are losing money on you, because it costs us more to go to medieval times, put on the cocktail party, and all the stuff that we're doing for VIP. So it's a hell of a bargain. I mean, such a good bargain that literally, like, it's costing me money out of my pocket for you to be there. So please grab up the VIP tickets. Part of it's on me. All right. So Fern said, yep, got mine 2 weeks ago. Fantastic. All right. So we got some people loading up. I got little Mr. Scouty the cat down here hanging out. He's just loving these lives, just like Viv. But she, oh, I hear a little pitter patter feet. Rome 7 said we'll be right back. Okay, I'll be here. All right, but so that's the ticket. Like, you know, listen, as we start going deeper and deeper into this economic switch, you know, as we start losing the economy, as we start going into what will eventually be a recession, but let's call it a correction zone right now, you're going to see a lot of things changing. Okay. You're going to start seeing unemployment numbers creep up. I'm just going to kind of paint the picture of what this is going to look like. You're going to start seeing people losing their jobs, not just government employees, but you're going to start seeing companies downsize. Always happens. People get laid off, companies downsize. You're seeing all the airlines right now. So from Southwest, who did I see? I saw Southwest, I saw American, I saw, we got another picture. You saw American, and just today, Delta, they're all downgrading their future outlook. Uh-oh, what is this? Did you just draw that?
And house.
So Vivi went up there and she just drew this for all of you. This is a house. It's a house of a lot of windows. Talk about those windows, Viv. How many windows are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There's 10 windows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Unless that's a door. Is that a door?
Yeah.
Okay, so 17. So the house with 17 windows. Look at how cute that house is. What gave you the inspiration to draw this house, Viv? It's still wet, so you must have just did this.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go upstairs? You went upstairs and you drew that for everybody here?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What does everybody think? Vivi drew you a picture of a house because we were talking about. Don't push that. We were talking about houses. So she literally. Remember, we were just talking about like flipping houses and doing real estate. I had no idea she was doing this. She went upstairs and she drew a house, and she colored it in and put. Is this the door here, Viv? The green. She put the door on it. The only problem here is I certainly wouldn't want to be the person having to replace those windows 20 years or 30 years from now, right? I want a house with 17 windows and a door. Hey, Viv, Lisa wants a house just like this. She wants a house with 17 windows and a door.
It is hers.
How much would this is her house? You did the architectural plans for her house?
Uh-huh.
Lisa, she saved you some money. She did the architectural plans. Look at this. How much is this house going to cost to build?
$4.
$4. It's a pretty affordable house. Is that $4 a square foot? What is that? $4 a square foot or $4 total?
$4 total.
Now wait, are we talking about the architectural plans? Don't let go of his tail. Are we talking about the architectural plans for the house, or are we talking about like it's just going to cost her $4? Lisa, I think we definitely can pull that one off. But Vivi, how is Lisa going to pay for this house?
For $7.
Oh, now it's $7. See how that works, folks? So the tickets for Money Tank are going to do the same thing. They're $300 off for general admission, $600 off for VIP, and pretty soon they're going to be going up in price, just like Vivi just raised the price of this house from 4 to 7. But how should Lisa buy this? What should she use?
Be her own bank for she does this.
So Lisa, Vivi said you should be your own bank to buy your house. I think that's a fantastic idea. And if the house is $7, I mean, inflation, inflation's happening quick these days. It goes from 4 to 7 in less than a minute. That's inflation for you. I mean, hey, listen, that's what happens when the Fed authorizes the Treasury to print massive amounts of money. Your dollar loses value just like that and makes things cost more. You go from a $4 house to a $7 house, just like that. Yeah, very nice coloring. So Lego 1, 2, 3, 4 guessed $20, but you discounted the house, right, Viv? Viv, where'd you go? Wow, she's fast. Scouting, where'd Vivi go? Did she go to draw another picture? She did? You guys want to see what Cat is over here playing with the toy. Look at this. Purring up a storm. Scouty, are you playing with her toys? You like that knight's castle? He's the monster going to take over the castle. You don't need fire breathing dragons anymore when you got big orange fluffy cats. Right, Scout? All right. Where are the peeps from V Tribe and the Secret Knockers? Fantastic. Tracy, which day is the tax planning day? I'll find out. You know what? I'll find out, Tracy, and I'll text you. I think tax planning is going to be the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll ask Shauna what day she's got that planned. It's either the 8th or 9th, but I'll find out. Can I do tax planning without? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't. And just so you all know, folks, you don't need a VIP ticket to do the tax planning. The VIP ticket is going to get you the night before, the 7th. So you're going to get that VIP, happy hour, or just like little that pre-event that we're doing for it. And then the big thing for that VIP is, number one, you get seating up front. You get a bunch of other little features, different, I don't know, there's like a bag you get when you get there. It's got a bunch of really cool swag in it. But the biggest thing is the medieval nights. So, you know, we're all going to dinner. I'm going to dinner. All the speakers will go to dinner, and it's medieval nights. So we're going to get a bus that's going to take us there. It's going to be, she's got it all planned out. It's going to be pretty sweet. So that's one of the big things you get. Yes, you definitely don't need that for the other thing. I'm going to Secret Knock for the first time, May 25th and 26th. Look at that. You could come to, well, Fern is going to come to Money Tank the 8th and 9th, and then she's going to turn around and she's going to be in Secret Knock in San Diego the 25th, 26th. Wait, Fern, wait. So here's an interesting story, and I'll wrap on this, folks. Secret Knock, the owner, the founder, Greg Reed. So I helped Greg put together a deal where he wanted to buy this land that's like right over in San Diego, right on the water. He has this vision for doing this whole complex, right, for Secret Knock and other events and all the stuff he does. He's very well connected, man. So he got this property, like a sweet deal, and he told the whole story at the last Secret Knock, but you know, he needed to raise the money for it. So guess where he raised all the money to buy the land and the soft costs for this giant project, which I just saw the architect, like the renderings that he had an architect draft up. It's sick. Who can guess where he raised the money for his deal? I mean, just take a wild guess. PMC. Wow, Fern, how did you know that? FCAT, how did you know? Private Money Club. Yeah, he raised like $2 million in a relatively short period of time. He put a lot of effort into it. No two ways about it. He didn't just put the deal up in the deals page and just be like, oh, hopefully somebody will do this. No, he worked it. He got on Money Club Monday with Steven. He was posting in the community. He was going through talking to people. Like, that's the people that are getting deals done. I mean, it's no different than, let's just talk about any other social media site. Let's talk about Facebook or Instagram. Like, do you just post a photo in your profile and then put a little bio up and stuff in Instagram or Facebook and then just leave it and expect everybody to just want to be friends with you and everybody's talking to you? Heck no, you got to work that. You got to be constantly posting. You got to be, posting on other people's stuff. It's a relationship thing, isn't it? Because, you start watching one person's, like, I'll just pick on Tess. I start watching Tess's. She starts watching mine. We start watching Duck. We start watching Secret Knock stuff. It's just a big community and it just perpetuates itself. Private Money Club is no different. You can't just, a lot of people, like I've had some people say, oh, I put my deal up there and it didn't get any traction. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Well, did you post anything in the community? Did you get on Money Club Monday? Did you message on anyone else's deals? Did you talk to people and go into the member section and, friend people? Oh no, I just put my deal up. You're one of those. Here's your sign. But I mean, listen, it's a learning lesson. I mean, it's a new site. People got to learn how to use it. But just know it's literally no different than any other site. Let's say you wanted to get to know Tracy. Okay, who's on here? I'm just going to pick on Tracy for a second. How would you get to know Tracy? Because she's in PMC. You'd go into PMC. You could look her up, right? You'd go in, search Tracy, and you could find her in the members section. Or you could look at her other posts. Or when you find her, you could go in and look at all of her posts. And you could send her messages saying, hey, Tracy, are you a lender or buyer? But you would have already known that because PMC, basically, it tells you, whether they're a lender, a borrower, or both. And it also tells you whether they're premier or just a free member. And it also tells you whether they're a certified member. So those are some of the differentiations. And also there's badges. So as you earn badges, we call it flair, but they're badges. You basically put those in your page and you can pick and choose how you want to do it. But all those things are basically to give people an understanding of who you are in PMC. And really the most important thing, are you a lender or borrower, right? There's only two types of people with money, people that need money. And once you figure that out, you could literally go in and you could start communicating with all the people who are lenders that fit your criteria, because in the profile, it will give a range of how much money they're looking to lend. So you might have a deal that's $180,000. So you need somebody that's got at least $200K to lend on your deal. So what do? You go in, you do a search, you find all the members who have anywhere above 200 or above $1,000, and voila, come on, how much simpler can it get? And then you just work it. You just keep talking to them. You keep sending messages. You send them deals. You communicate. You build a relationship. That's how it works. That's how it works. So freaking simple. Dex, have you been over to Greg Reed's land? But you live down there, so you said that land is bomb. Yeah, no matter what, Greg can't lose on that land. There's no way. He literally could stop right now, sell the land, and probably double his investment. I would guess, right, Dex? Wouldn't you think that would be possible? Like for what he paid for that land, he literally could just sell it and double his money. All right, I'm just rambling here, but anyway, short story is two things. So now that I got 27 of you here and however many on Instagram, here's the deal. Tomorrow is March Money Madness. March Money Madness is happening tomorrow, and tomorrow March Money Madness is going to be pretty epic. So you got to join us 1 o'clock. Okay, it's tomorrow 1 p.m. So let me share my screen just so you all don't make a mistake. So you know when it is. And I get people saying, "Oh, I didn't know about it." Well, here you go. There's March Money Madness. It's every Wednesday starting at 1 o'clock. You book your spot here, totally free, no cost for it. Here, we already did week 1. And now the week 2 is unlocking hidden wealth and maximizing your money. So we're going to be talking, hang on one second. If she drew you guys another picture, we'll show it in a second. They can't see you right now. I'm telling them to come to March Money Madness. Should they come to March Money Madness tomorrow? Yeah? What do you mean no? You're going to come to March Money Madness, aren't you? Oh, you're in school. Well, you think your teachers will let you come to March Money Madness tomorrow? She said no. But you guys can all come. Okay. Can they come to March Money Madness? Yeah? Okay, good.
No.
What do you mean no? They got to learn. They want to know about self-directed IRAs. They want to know, the real reason the wealthy never let their dollars sit idle. They don't just leave their money. You never get rich saving money, Viv. You get rich moving your money, and that money has to be the money sitting in your walls. Like, look at Viv, the money in the walls, all those 2x4s in there, there's money in those walls. Now, do not hit those walls with a hammer trying to get money out. Anyway, this is what's happening tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So, folks, make sure you go there. Oh, it's easy. Just go to chrisnoggle.com/MMM. So it's the last thing I'm going to post. I'm going to just put it up here if you guys want to join us tomorrow for week number 2 of March Money Madness. You just go to chrisnoggle.com/MMM. All right, Viv is going to bring us home. Bring us home. So what do you got, Viv? What do you want to show them before we finish tonight's live? What do you got?
Little piece of paper.
Okay, what is that one? What'd you draw them? What does this stand for?
Tango.
Tango?
Mm-hmm.
It's a T for tango. Anything else you want to say?
No.
A T for tango and Lisa's architectural plans for her 17-window luxury bomb house. Blue with a red roof. Beautiful. And a green door. Oh, my goodness. I almost forgot. And what was his name? Cece. All right. So the dragon, and there's the dragon, just to wrap it up. So Vivi has been hard at work today drawing. So she drew the house just for Lisa, right? This is for Lisa. Okay. $7, or did the price go up?
The price got up.
How much is it now?
$7.
Well, you just said it was $7, so the price really didn't go up. Get down. You're going to get hurt. Get down. All right. Well, Lisa, you better jump on that while it's $7. Oh, sorry, not the dragon, the house, because she's going to raise the price on you in just a few minutes. All right. Well, with that being said, folks, we're going to wrap here before I get choked out. And we got Shane joining us. Yes. That's another person. Shane's been using PMC probably since we launched it, and he's been doing quite well with PMC. I'll let him tell that story. We've got Shane has a case study coming out on YouTube, so stay tuned because his Solving the Money Problem episode, which is our case studies we do, is coming out soon. With that being said, folks, I'm going to call it a night. Scouty is getting anxious and wants to go up and get his little kitty treat. And Vivi's going up to draw you guys another photo, and she's probably going to be sad you guys aren't going to be here when we get back. But I'll see you all tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. for What the F. That'll be off the charts, obviously. Then we're going to do March Money Madness at 1 p.m. Eastern, and then we're doing Ask Me Anything happy hour. So with that being said, thanks, everybody. Have a good night. I'll have Scouty wants to say goodbye. Say bye, Scouty. Bye, everybody. Say bye. All right. Thanks. We'll see you soon.